My dear friends, my name is Jacob Fiveash, and welcome to Uncaged Zootours. If you are new to the channel and love animals, I recommend and appreciate you hitting the like, subscribe, and bell icons to join me on my tours. Today, we're heading back to the Houston Zoo in Texas. So far, we went to South America's Pantanal, the now closed Caruth Natural Encounters, Asian elephant habitat, and the Galapagos Islands. Our fifth tour will be Birds of the World. This section opened on August 30th, 2024, and features birds from the forests of North America, the African savanna, and the wetlands of South America. Let's begin. Birds of the World is located between Galapagos Islands and Texas wetlands. The first exhibit is themed to North America, which has a lot of songbirds. While songbirds can be found in North America, there are songbirds found on every continent except Antarctica. In fact, robins, bluebirds, and cardinals are all songbirds. Songbirds also make up more than half of the world's bird species, and there are over 4,000 species of songbirds in the world. Unlike other birds, songbirds learn their calls from their parents, like how kids learn to talk. The songbirds also live with northernbobwhite. These quails only live for up to 6 years in the wild, but a female can lay up to 28 eggs at a time. Northernbobwhites also freeze or run when threatened, and only fly in short bursts. The second aviary is themed after the African savanna and has some more feathered friends, like the Madagascar sacred ibis and African spoonbills. Like other spoonbills, African spoonbills swing their spoon-shaped bill in the water looking for fish, insects, and crustaceans. Then, they jerk their heads back to swallow. The tallest birds in this aviary are gray-crowned cranes. These cranes are only 3 to 4 feet tall, and those crowns on their heads are made of golden yellow bristle-like feathers. Lately, gray-crowned cranes have become endangered due to habitat loss, but the Houston Zoo collaborates with the Rwanda Wildlife Conservation Association to help these endangered birds. For example, the zoo's vet team provides training and expertise for Rwandan staff. In fact, school children in Rwanda have learned about gray-crowned cranes thanks to the Houston Zoo's partnership. And by visiting the zoo, you'll also help them make more money to support crowned cranes in the wild. Another highlight of this aviary are the vultures. There's hooded vultures, Ruppel's griffin vultures, and cape vultures. In fact, I got to see a vulture feeding. Vultures eat dead and decaying animals to prevent diseases from spreading. They also have acidic digestive systems that can break down harmful bacteria and viruses. There are 23 species of vultures, 7 that live across the Americas, and the other 16 that live in Europe, Africa, and Asia. Vultures also keep themselves clean by bathing in shallow water to remove bacteria. Then they sunbathe with their wings open to dry themselves off. Our last stop is South America. Out of all 7 continents, South America has the most bird species, with more than 3,500 species. This aviary has roseate spoonbills, scarlet ibises, wood storks, and a flock of Chilean flamingos. The word flamingo comes from a Spanish word that means flame-colored, a reference to the bird's pink feathers. These birds get their signature color by feeding on algae and brine shrimp, which are high in carotenoids. Flamingos are filter feeders, and they feed by moving their heads side to side. They use their beak to filter out brine shrimp and algae. Sometimes, mother flamingos may feed some of their digested food to their chicks, so that their feathers can turn pink. Besides, flamingo chicks are born white, and Chilean flamingos will lay all their eggs at the same time in the year to aid the survival of the chicks. And that officially wraps up our tour of Birds of the World. One of the best times to visit is at 9:30 a.m. for the Birds of the World Keeper Chat, which is held at one of the 3 aviaries. When we return to the Houston Zoo, we'll be heading to Texas wetlands, where we'll see American alligators, bald eagles, and our first whooping cranes. Today's question is, what was your favorite bird experience and why? Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time. You're smart, creative, and kind.